First of all, wow. How to explain this? Let me pretend I'm on the other end and I'm you and I'm not me. Hey, HBB, I want a set. I don't have a lot of money. I want to get something affordable. I don't want it to sound like it's an affordable set, however. I also can't have something that's I like to switch my cables, so that's not an option. I prefer 2-pin. I want to hear low frequency instruments, but I definitely don't want them to get in the way of the mids. I think a couple of your sets, like the Melee, they kind of gave me that feeling, so no offense to you, but something a little more polite than that, but still gives me a sense of power when I need it there. And by the way, I really want this to be at $20, and again, I don't want it to sound like I'm at the $20 range. Hook me up. There you go, bro. Where the Chew delivered on part of the stuff, like good quality sound that sounded beyond $20, it doesn't have a removable cable. And it is, I think, a set that is, it would be debatable between the two. I would pick this over the Chew, actually. I think that this actually sounds cleaner than that, but I'm going to take it a step further and put the Titan S in here so I can stimulate some people to get upset and come in the comment section. That set has a slightly more polite bass than this, but again, we're looking at a set that has a very nice tuning, a sub bass over mid bass that glides and corrects itself between 2 and 3. Neutral bass is not flat bass. Flat bass is de-emphasized bass to the point where a lot of companies that you know and love add just a little bit of energy in the low end to give it that more authentic replay, balance out with the treble. So flat is not neutral. This is actually probably very close to neutral in the low end to your ear. Comes into the mids. It's got a gain that's very nice. It peaks at 3 kilohertz, and beyond that, there's nothing that's going to jump out at you and say, oh, that's a deal killer. There's nothing like that. This is a $120 set, if I recall correctly, and because of the tuning and the fact that it's an open back, I think that it just didn't catch me. Just me, my library, a little bit no. So I didn't jump on it. I put it in a video, but moved along because Dunu releases stuff that's great, and I'm not going to like every one of them. This is one I was not a fan of. It wasn't bad. It just was lacking just a little bit note weight, to be put it simply, for me. This, incredibly, is a $20 set that doesn't lack that note weight and sounds cleaner. So forget the Chew. Great set. I hyped it. I warned KZ that the storm is coming, and it is. And here we are. So please forget the Chew. Listening on the splitter between the Titan S and this set, listening to my library, Elton John is actually where I am right now. Someone saved my life tonight. Other stuff, I listened to some Vivaldi. I'll get into more detail. I think that this sounds better than a set that costs 6 times. That's not an indictment on a set that's been praised by many people. Their ears are fine. I'm sure they like it, and it matches their personal preference that's in their mind, and the library that they use. It's been determined to be a good set by the community. I'm not here to say anything other than running this off a splitter and going through my library and trying to find, like, oh, there it is. The only thing, it had nothing to do with dueling guitars on the live version of Freebird, where they're playing the same chord progression and they're doing it at the same time, and your ability to really kind of separate those two guitarists in your mind's eye when you're listening to it. The finger slide on D by Randy Rhoads, the way John Bonham is hitting the skins on Moby Dick, just a lot of that stuff. It sounded like I like this better, and it's $20. I'm almost to the point. This is such a shill that I can't stop it. It's $20. I will say, I won't say. Never mind. Forget that, because it's related to. Never mind. But it's a very big compliment to this set. But I don't need to share that with you. Sorry to be a tease. It's a good thing for this. Very, very impressive. It doesn't do anything wrong. It sounds much. Here's the thing. This company apparently over the past few months has decided that they're going to try to really dominate the vacuum that's left by companies that are in the budget range really seemingly not taking tuning seriously. So they're coming in, they're saying, okay, all of these people that buy 10 to 20 sets a year, we're going to get some of that. And they're doing it. And that's why it costs $20. And they're okay with that because they're going to get a lot of new customers and build a foundation like companies like Belon and Tin-i-Fi did, and correct the mistakes of the previous companies and continue to build quality goods and offer it at affordable prices. If they decide to go into the higher price range, then good luck to them. They're now getting into the diminishing return stuff, and my praise will be different. But for $20, wow, I'm kind of stunned. It sounds far better than that. And if you're the person that wanted their cake and eat it too, you can kind of do it with this. The only pick that I have on a $20 set, one more time, the only nitpick I have on a $20 set has nothing to do with the tuning. The rubber on the ear hooks of the removable cable is a little bit uncomfortable for me. And that's it. That's all I got. That's my biggest complaint for a $20 set. I have bigger complaints for $2,000 sets, and it's not related to the $2,000. It's the tuning that I have the complaints about. $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. Is this as good as those? No. Is it tuned better than some of the $2,000, $3,000, $4,000? Yeah, absolutely. You take a look again and rewind, or go look at somebody's Squig. This was done well. It's $20. Kind of mind blown. I'm out. 7 hertz. Wow. Holy crap. Very, very nice job. This game is changing. You are the buyer. You are absolutely winning right now. And I am out.